Check it out now. Tell me if I'm giving y'all too many videos. I'll go back on vacation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before. Meek Mill is the dumbest rapper we've seen in hip-hop in a long, long time, okay? Now, I personally don't think Meek Mill could read. I don't think he can spell his name. I don't think he could count past 10. I mean, his counting probably goes 8, 9, 10, 6, 9, 1942. And you might think I'm biased. I get it. But the history of him being remedial is well documented. Picture this. Meek Mill, a 34-year-old rapper who thinks he's progressive because he's hanging with a bunch of 70-year-old billionaires and he's bunny hopping for them. He's trying to channel what Jay-Z saw in Nipsey Hussle. Except he's dumb old Meek, okay? He's been recently on a tier trying to encourage people about black currency talk. Except 2 motherfucking years ago, he sent this tweet out. He said, could we start an app for hustlers, like-minded, and people chasing success, no hating, and exchange business plugs and building businesses? Where are all the popular tech guys? You know, somebody tweeted at him, Meek Mill is called LinkedIn. It existed, dummy. You just have to Google. You're not coming up with nothing new. Now, recently, you would think that, oh, man, with all the investments that Meek Mill got, Meek Mill is heading to the stock market. He got mad Rollies, mad Rolls Royces. He got all this stuff you would see at pretty much depreciating assets. He got mad money in the stock market, right? But it didn't take till recently when Reddit and Wall Street Bets actually popularized the self-investing app Robinhood that Meek tried to get in instead. Meek was on Twitter frustrated why they won't approve his application. He tweeted out a couple weeks ago, waiting for my Robinhood to approve my application for weeks. And they holding my money up. Bad service. God damn it, Meek. Get a financial advisor. Get a TD Ameritrade account. Trust me, we don't need you on Robinhood. Anyway, pretty much it's well documented that Meek, while he might make some good songs and sometimes he's talking that real street shit, we know he's really dumb too. Okay? Now, let me let y'all know this, because if y'all don't know, man, he's also too dumb to realize he needs a PR team. Everything that happens with him that could be easily clarified or cleaned up with a PR team, he hops on Twitter and makes it worse. I don't know what it is, but I think it started back when Drake ran him off Instagram and he ran to Twitter and became notoriously Twitter fingers. Now anyway, reason I'm bringing all this up is because pretty much recently Meek Mill has been trying to capture the streets again. If you don't know, there was somebody in his hood claiming he banned Meek from the streets. Remember, Meek is the king of the trenches. So here's the thing. Meek been in the booth, in the studio, trying to sound like he's 19, but he's 34. He's trying to sound young and ignorant on music tracks that he could attain and attract the young fan base that the streets usually elicits. Instead, people are looking at him like, yo, Meek, you're 34. Your content is regressing. You're rapping about spinning blocks. Yo, he even tweeted that he's about to become a savage. Bro, you're not 19. You're not Rondo number 9. You're not these kids in Chicago. You a grown-ass man. Now, he's rapping like he just got his first advance check yesterday. He's bragging about the latest chick he just bagged off the gram. You would think that this nigga really just got in rap, but he's really trying to keep up with Lil Baby, Pusha Ice, and Lil Durk. Now, the latest attempt of Meek Mill being 34, trying to sound 19, is him trying to get a edgy punchline while talking about some chick he's fucking off the gram. Now, you want to hear these lyrics? He said, this bitch I'm fucking always tell me she love me, but she ain't never show me. Yeah, and if I lack, I'm going out with my chopper. It'll be another Kobe. Now, I'm pretty sure when he and his yes men were in the studio, this sounded fire. But nobody tapped him on the shoulder and say, bro, this is offensive. Now, the snippet went out, and it even caught the ear because everybody said, whoa, why are you talking about Kobe? Whoa. First of all, those two lines don't even go together. Like, damn, this is random. And to keep it real, the bar wasn't even hot. Why are you using Kobe's death in vain like that? Now, this caught the ear of Vanessa Bryant, who said, man, dear Meek Mill, I find this line to be extremely insensitive and disrespectful, period. I'm not familiar with any of your music, but I believe you could do better than this. If you're a fan, fine. There's a better way to show your admiration for my husband. This lacks respect and tact, okay? Now, people were expecting that Meek would immediately hop on Instagram, like immediately, and like apologize or be like, nah, that was meant to come out or that was recorded before. I don't know. Instead, you know what he did? Meek hopped on Twitter and said, I'm going back savage in this shit. Fuck your feelings. Now, again, I keep telling you about that PR team. Only an idiot would tweet this out. But only Meek Mill got the passcode to his phone. You know who's doing it. Now, after people roasted him and threatened to cancel him, and I could imagine Ricky Rose, who's definitely smart because he's been through his fair of legal or not even legal, but just cancellation type lines before, Rick Ross probably called him like, what the F is you doing, nigga? Apologize and log off. He then sent out a tweet basically saying, I apologized to her in private earlier today, not to the public. Nothing I say on my page directed to an internet viral moment or the family of a grieving woman. If you care about someone grieving, change the subject. Now, here's the thing, man. Meek, we could change the subject, but how about you turn the channel off? You're constantly fueling and making shit worse on Instagram. You're saying stuff, you keep putting your foot in your mouth. You keep saying stuff that I know Jay-Z looks at himself every day in the mirror and shakes his head and said, damn, I thought this nigga could fill Nipsey's shoes. I was wrong. Of course he was wrong. Because you're just not like that. Again, Meek Mill would do a lot better if he put out music and he was on social media less. But Meek is one of those guys who's stubborn. To keep it real, Meek's a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I'm a little stubborn too. Sometimes you'll do things at the detriment of your own self just to prove that you were right all along. Instead, people have been saying for years, you're Twitter fingers, you're bad on social media, you're dumb. Stop tweeting. Stop interacting as much. It's not helping you. It's hurting you. Viral moment after viral moment, people clown Meek. Meek has refused to let go of the Twitter. And this is why we're here yet again. After that run-in with 6ix9ine, after this moment, and of course, remember the moment that happened with Nicki's boyfriend? People are looking at Meek in a way they shouldn't have to if they were only listening to his music. His music doesn't give off that energy. His music is usually kind of bulletproof in making him look good. But on social media, Meek Mill reeks of being not smart and just not being the guy who his music portrays him to be. The cool-ass gangster that doesn't take L's and is a boss. On Twitter, it reeks of somebody that needs a tutor, somebody that might need to be mentally checked, someone who's insecure, and someone who, goddammit, is 34 but still stuck in trying to act like he's 19. Meek, you could do better, okay? And that half-ass apology that you say you apologized to her, not gonna say it wasn't sincere, but nigga, if you knew you apologized and the shit was going viral that you offended a lot of people, why tweet out you're trying to go back savage? Meek, you ever look in the mirror when you send these tweets out? You're 34 saying you're trying to go back savage. Think about it. You're 34. You're trying to go back savage? Like, what are you trying to be? Rondo number 9? What are you trying to be? Who are you trying to be? Lil Reese? Oh my God. Listen, you would think Tay-K, who eventually got locked up before he even turned 18, was more mature than Meek, because he's a millionaire constantly chasing the validation of being a street nigga who's ignorant. Crazy. I don't know how to explain it. I just call it dumb. You get in the comment box, you guys like them, subscribe to Akademiks. Let me know.